Hey guys, so if you haven't been to my channel before, my name is Jada and I am a beauty blogger. Today is going to be a video about my experience with anorexia. I am one of those that have been through it and I have been very successful in recovering. I'm just going to start off by saying that I am where I am now because of my family. My mum and my stepdad have brought me to where I am now, and if it wasn't for them, I would still be going through the disorder. And if I get emotional throughout the video, I'm very sorry. This is a very serious thing that I went through, and it wasn't easy. I think I was around 15, 16 at the time. It started when I was living in Perth, and that one day my dad comes home with a magazine, fitness magazine. It's full of girls with firm toned bodies, diets, exercises you can do to lose weight, a whole heap of things that makes a girl feel like shit. So I too was one of those people, and it didn't go well, let's just say that. The first day he comes home, I couldn't get my head out of that magazine. For about 2 to 3 hours I was thinking of exercise routines and food I can buy to help me lose weight. And the diets and the food that I wanted to buy isn't like any regular diet you would think of. Eating less and exercising more, for me at the time, was the way to go. Then that way, that's how everyone got the perfect body. I went majorly to a place where no girl should go. No one should go. After reading through that magazine, I went to the store and I had my list ready. I go and I look at the food. The only thing I walked out of there with was a banana, a muesli bar, and some grapes. Those were the 3 things I would eat a day. That was for about a week. I did that, and then I thought, nah, this is not working. So then I thought, okay, maybe I should start eating a little bit more, and then I'll have more energy and I won't feel sick, my stomach won't hurt. That healthy idea of eating, to me back then, was not healthy. I tried it for one day. I go to the mirror, and because I haven't been eating for so long, putting extra food into your body can lead to bloating. And I had that day. I couldn't stop crying. I broke down into tears. But to myself, I walked to the bathroom. I don't have bulimia. At the time I did not have bulimia. I did not puke out my food. I just let it out with my tears. I found it very difficult to deal with it. I couldn't stand the thought of eating any more food. At the time I was just during the moment of my breakdown, the first thing that I did was about a half an hour exercise to burn off all the food that I ate. Like, whoa, like what did I even eat? Nothing. Now that I think of it, I was such an idiot, as most girls would think after their recovery. Like, what were you thinking? But we can't control ourselves at the time. We are not ourselves. I wanted to stop so badly and I didn't. I couldn't. I had no control, I had no energy. I couldn't fight it back. I was lost. I was not me again. I went through this disorder for about 2 years. And during that time, I'll just mention this now. During the time of the disorder, my parents, my mum, my dad, I tried to make it as secretive as possible. Like, I wanted them to think of it as a healthy diet. I didn't want them to think that I was being sick. I was feeling upset, I was feeling bad, I kept everything to myself. So I had to deal with all my breakdown. I had to learn to like suck it up and just go with it to get a good body. To look good, that's what you had to go through in my head. So they were okay with it. They were telling family and friends that if they need advice from me for like fitness and healthy tips and stuff, to ask me, because I've done it for such a long time and I know what I'm doing, but I didn't tell them. When I used to go to school and work, I looked at the way the girls were eating and my lunch. I had a little slice of bread with half an egg. I didn't cook a whole egg, I cooked half an egg. I would just have that for lunch, and I would make sure I drank my water 15 minutes before my lunch and 15 minutes after. I had to make sure it took me half an hour to eat, so my brain knows in half an hour time that you are full, because the faster you eat, the more you'll be hungry afterwards. It's just so much to know. I went through that 3 times a day, every day for 2 years. Every time I messed up a certain meal or certain thing that I did, I would punish myself, I would cry, all this exercise stuff that you don't even need for your body at the time. But I was so sick, I was so tired, I was so upset. I just couldn't take it anymore. Us girls that are really skinny, born in that way, going through this disorder and then becoming that way, we get a lot of hate. We get told we look too bony, we should just go eat a hamburger, I have no ass, that no guy is gonna like someone that's paper thin, and just a whole heap of cruel things that makes a girl feel really bad. And I really thought I looked good. I thought the skinnier you are, the better you look. Now, the thing is, I didn't go through it as much as a lot of girls have. I didn't make it to hospital. I didn't get tubed. Only thing I got was counselling. And at first it was hard. Every session I would cry. Every session I would learn new things. And I would make mistakes. I felt like a failure. I felt like my life is ruined. That I'm going to be controlled for the rest of my life. Food in general has become my life. I couldn't go past a day without thinking of food. I would have nightmares and I would dream about food to the point where I'd cry. Food is a sickness in anorexia. It's controlling your mind. When you are under this disease, you have no control. I've named this disease ED, eating disorder. So whenever Ed came around, said to me that I was looking fat, or I need to lose more weight, or I look hideous, during the time of looking at myself in the mirror, my reflection, I would break down and I would say to myself, what is wrong with you? You're so fat, no one's gonna like you, a whole heap of cruel things. I hated myself. I was 42 kilos and I felt fat. I was having the worst time of my life. And those are the times where you should be living it up and enjoying yourself, because it's just not the time to go through that, and I don't think any girl should go through it. I went through it for 2 years, not making it to hospital, so I don't know personally how hard it is being in hospital and going through such serious counselling, such serious treatments. But what I went through is enough to show that this disease is just a killer. I know so many girls on the internet, I have heard so many things on the news about girls dying over this, and it's scary. It's sad and it's just not right. This needs to stop, like right now. It needs to stop. When I was recovering, I had my family beside me. I had my amazing counsellor that was with me. I was very lucky, very lucky. And the time that I was going through, apparently it wasn't even the worst of it. My stages were called baby stages. I can't believe, now that I'm thinking of it, that I went through it. I still think of it here and there, and I get really emotional about it because it ruined my life. I'm not a professional, but this disease is a killer. This is what I went through, and this is what most girls would be going through. All girls think the same with this disease. You are apparently fat. No, you are not. Everyone is born in a certain way. There are larger people, there are very skinny people. There are people with different body shapes, different skin types, whatever it may be. We were born and we were created that way for a reason. Everyone is unique in their own way, and it's really sad to see that people are judging other people on their shape and their size, no matter who it is. Even being fat, being skinny. Girls that are on the runway, they get paid thousands and thousands of dollars for looking thin. They still get hated on. People that are on magazines for plus size models, they get hated on. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, no matter what you look like, you're gonna get hated on. This world is full of haters, and no matter what, they're gonna keep judging you. It's a matter of how you respond. Haters aren't gonna stop. That's just how this world is. This world is full of them. What matters is how we react to the comment. You need to show them that you don't care, that this is you, and that if they want to hate, they can hate. But as long as you stay true to yourself, they can't do anything to you. And the more girls that we can get to do this, the stronger we can be. And this doesn't just go for girls, this is for guys as well. So guys, if you're watching this, we're all just beautiful people. If you have any questions, anything related to this topic, I am wanting to do a separate Q&A. So all the girls that ask me questions about what I went through, I'm going to answer them live. I can do them through Twitter, I can do them through Facebook, it can be through Instagram. I'm just going to put a post up everywhere, and you guys ask whatever you want to. You are not yourself, you are being controlled. You need to make sure you tell yourself the complete opposite. You're going to make mistakes, you're going to go through really hard days, but it will all be okay. Just remember that you are beautiful. You're not going to have a happy life if you keep thinking negative. And letting people hate on you and letting it get to you is the worst thing you could do for yourself. Eat healthy, exercise healthy, but do it the right way. See a dietitian, see a nutritionist, see whoever it is that you need to see, but know what you're doing and do not start anything without speaking to anyone. That's all for this video, and yes, I got emotional and stuff, and because this is very, very hard for me. Making this video was very hard. The experience was hard, but thinking of my recovery, the process, everything that I went through, it really, really made a difference, and I'm so happy, and you should be too. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.